Hello, hello, hello. So I thought I hit live and I've been talking for the last 2 minutes only to realize the record button wasn't on. All right, so anybody can do this doTERRA business, even me. All right, let's see who's going to join us today. You are joining me in my Facebook group where I educate the world about essential oils and their benefits and how you use them, why you want to use them, why you should have, today is going to be a good one, why you should have today every single oil in your arsenal, all right? So it doesn't mean you're going to use every single oil every day or even every month, but when things go down the toilet like they did at the Zimmer house in the last 2 weeks, you're going to want all the oils, right, Mama? You're going to want all the oils. Love it when my mama comes on. All right, so I had to try to remember what I said in the first 2 minutes when I was talking to no one. So I'm Lisa Zimmer, and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, a blue diamond rank with doTERRA. What does that mean to you? Really, not a whole lot. As long as you show up here to learn from me, that's all I really care about. So blue diamond rank in doTERRA just means I help lots and lots of people, and I don't shut up about oils because they changed our life, they changed our health, physically, emotionally, financially. I run a business where I help other people get doTERRA and I help them change their life. So I want to hear in the comments how, if you're already using doTERRA, how it's changed your life. Summarize it best for us because that's how people learn. People are not going to learn that this is the new way of healthcare, combining quality natural healthcare with traditional modern technology and merging the two for your best success when necessary, right? So we can't change the world if we don't open our mouth. So be sure to share what oils have done for you with everyone that you know. So we can make this the mainstream healthcare option for all pertinent situations. We want to get oils in every home. Why do we do that? I don't even care if it's me. It's not about selling oils, folks. It's about changing the world, right? Jenny says her health is so much better and she's way happier. So you're going to notice all of us doTERRA peeps are a little happy, right? Oils do that for us. All right, so I clicked the button early because I was going to show you how I made my coffee today, right? So I got started and then realized I hadn't clicked the button yet. So I got my coffee ready. I just do a coffee mix. It's bad for you. Don't judge me. But what I want you to see is how I incorporate oils into it, okay? I'm not a granola eating, tree hugging. I do wear Birkenstocks, but they're the cute ones with the big buckles, right? That look like jewelry. I'm just a normal person that makes bad choices, that has Ghirardelli chocolates in her refrigerator, who slaps high quality, all natural, no soy, peanut butter on top of them and shoves them in her face and drinks sugary coffee drink every day. But what I do to counteract that or balance that is make some healthier choices when I can. So I want to show you what some of those healthier choices are, and I want to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about oils this week. All right? So it was a doozy. Let's start with how I'm making my coffee today and why. Okay. Here's my cute little cup someone sent me. I love presents. Feel free to send me presents. All right, so I say yay all the time. So we have the name yayoils. Because when you start using doTERRA essential oils, one of the things you're going to find yourself doing is you're going to find yourself saying yayoils, like this week, right? Everybody's got this horrible chest thing going around. And I got it Monday night. Tuesday, I spent 20 hours in bed. Yesterday, I woke up feeling fantastic, right? Everybody I know, it's taken them 2 weeks. So let's talk about some things that I did and how did I do them, right, to feel better. So today, I got a little yuck, not a lot. I don't have anything going on up here. I want to talk about that too. For many years, probably 2 decades, I suffered from severe sinus infections, which would lead to respiratory infections. I had severe allergy and asthma, and I was on 13 different prescriptions for a variety of things. At least a half a dozen of those were nasal inhalers, oral inhalers, steroid inhalers, you name it, right? A lot of stuff. And it was chronic, and I'd get 3 to 4 issues a year, right? That would literally take me down. So actually been sick at all in 2 or 3 years. We're having a hard time remembering if it was 2 years ago at convention or 3 years ago at convention. I got sick at convention every year because we would travel out there and they had different allergy stuff going on. I don't have any issues here in Illinois anymore. And they'd always have wildfires going on, which really aggravated my sinuses. So I'd get sick, plus travel, plus I have elevation issues. All right, so I've nipped all that in the bud now. I've been to Utah half a dozen times now and have not gotten sick. So progress, progress, progress. So why do I not have all of that inflammation in my sinuses anymore so that I'm susceptible to that all the time, right? I take doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack vitamins, and it helps my body have a healthy inflammatory response, okay? A healthy inflammatory response. What's that mean? It means I'm not walking around all out of whack with a bad inflammatory response, right? The 2 root causes of disease are an unhealthy inflammatory response and an unhealthy gut biome, all right? So when you take Lifelong Vitality Pack and they support your gut health and they support a healthy inflammatory response, what's going to happen? You're going to be way better, right? Let me grab a couple supplements while we're talking. I forgot to grab these, and I want to talk about these because we were taking these like crazy this week. All right, so doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. I take this every single day. There's 3 bottles. I take 2 of each a day. Spring, summer, and fall. I'll take 4 of each a day in the winter when threats around me are high. Or I'm going to take 4 of each a day now because my immune system is fighting really hard. I'm not eating a lot because I didn't feel well, and I want to make sure I get my food nutrients, all right? So doTERRA's Vitamin Pack helps my body be less likely when seasonal threats are high to have an unhealthy inflammatory response, whether it's my sinuses, my bronchioles, my joints, whatever, it doesn't matter. It helps keep my body in balance. And the list of benefits are long. General wellness filled with antioxidants. Google benefits of antioxidants. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals. What's that mean? Antioxidants take care of the bad stuff, right? And these are jam-packed with antioxidants. DNA protection, energy, metabolism, bone health, immunity, stress management, heart health, hair, skin, nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function, digestive system, lung, respiratory, gentle on stomach, non-GMO, dairy-free. You get the picture. What makes them special? They're essential oil supplements, right? So they're the perfect combination of essential oils along with supplements for nutrition, herbs, everything you need to stay healthy. I want to hear from all of you that made it through last winter and stayed healthy for the first time ever because you added Lifelong Vitality Pack to your regimen. I have people that the only products they buy due to budgeting reasons is Lifelong Vitality Pack. They will never go a day without it. They learned that when they did, they were susceptible to things that they didn't want to be susceptible to anymore, right? So Lifelong Vitality Pack every day. All right, let's talk about, I needed my water to sit for a minute. This is a little mug I meant to do 1 drop peppermint. I ended up doing 2 drops peppermint because that's what came out. If you have oils, I want you to grab your peppermint right now. Put a drop in your hands. Rub your hands together and smell. Peppermint from doterra, 1 drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups, I think it's 28, 26 or 28, of peppermint tea. I've said it for 5 years, you'd think I'd remember, but 1 drop equivalent to 28 cups of herbal peppermint tea. That's how potent doterra's essential oils are. That's what makes them good. It's also what reminds us about the bad and ugly on the market for other essential oils. I just put peppermint on my hands, and now I'm going to teach you how to do the dough bong and dough inhaler. Ready? So I want to inhale this through my nose to open my sinuses and wake me up. I got it on my hands. I make a funnel, right? And I put my nose in the hole. And I inhale. That gives me a concentrated amount of peppermint, right? Because I made the funnel, and I'm going to inhale it for the right through my nose. It's going to help open my sinuses. You feel it immediately. You saw I even waited a minute before doing it because our peppermint is that strong. Now in my water, because it's in my the cooties are in my respiratory system, I have 2 drops of peppermint. Boiling water. I let it sit for a couple minutes because this is potent, folks. All right? I'm going to lean over my mug. Let's see if I can pull this down. Probably going to show you more than you want to see here. I'm going to lean over my mug. I'm going to make a funnel, and I'm going to inhale through my mouth. I'm going to do it slowly. Slowly, right? Because if you start to do it and it's way too impactful, you're going to rise up and inhale through your mouth, okay? It shouldn't be choking you. When you put hot water on peppermint, the same feeling that you get doing this is intensified by 100 probably, all right? This is called a steamer. You can go over it right away, but just know that peppermint is going to blast you. So you go slow. You only inhale a little bit at a time, right? You can do your whole face and do your nasal and mouth. You can do your nose and mouth and inhale through your nose and inhale through your mouth. And it'll help with a healthy inflammatory response in your sinuses, right? And so I did inhale through my mouth, Suze, only because it's doterra peppermint. This is the good and the bad and the ugly of the essential oils world, folks. You do not want to do anything that I'm telling you with oils other than doterra. More than 85% now, the number continues to grow, of essential oils on the market are adulterated. They're fake. They have other stuff in them that is not safe for you. Understand? So I can't grab any other brand of peppermint and do what I just showed you, or it's dangerous. All right? So I want to make sure we have a very clear communication on the safety of essential oils when used properly. And when you use doterra, it is safe. There's still things you need to know, and I'm going to teach you a couple things I did wrong this week, right? Right, so I'm going to finish making my coffee. But I want you to share with me in the comments what oils you love to do the inhaler and the dough bong with, right? So this week I did peppermint that way. I did cardamom. I did oregano. I did breathe. Eucalyptus is good too, but I'd already done enough of those, right? So that's how I went from full-blown sick Monday night to by Wednesday at lunch, I had happy lungs and bronchioles. All right, so I want to hear how you like to use the dough bong. Tell me what oils you do that with. This is how important my coffee is. I can't make it through the video without it. All right, so that's got my peppermint oil in it. So now that's going to help me because I'm ingesting it. So how is it helping me through ingesting it? Okay, so it's helping my tummy. My tummy's a little upset because I took a lot of GX Assist GI cleansing formula. So I want you to tell me in the comments, because I've taught on this many times, I want you to tell me in the comments why you think I took GX Assist with at least 2 meals a day. Sometimes my meal was just a piece of toast, but I ate my piece of toast and then I took my GX Assist, all right? GX Assist for 10 days. It has oregano, melaleuca, lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, and thyme, as well as caprylic acid. Tell me why you think I took GX Assist, all right? So because I took so much, and it is a gastrointestinal cleansing formula, I took a lot, folks, because as soon as I felt this bug go into my lungs, I panicked. Because anything respiratory is my nemesis because of my past history of 40 plus years of asthma. I don't have anymore. Right, so I am drinking peppermint. I'm inhaling peppermint. I'm diffusing peppermint. Only doTERRA. Drinking it helps with digestive health. You can drink it in water. You can put a little coconut oil on your abdomen and apply it topically. This is peppermint. It helps with respiratory support. Topically, inhale it through the nose or the mouth and drink it. It helps with energy and mental fog. It helps with an elevated body temperature, which I don't have anymore. Sorry, I need a drink. I might start coughing, but my oils have really helped. Peppermint is an energizing oil. It brings new life to the heart and reminds you that life can be happy. All right, so I got my peppermint in my coffee. This is a small mug for me and 2 came out, so yep, tastes good. I normally drink cinnamon in my coffee every day for immunity. So I continued to do that. I continue to do that every day, but I drank even more the last few days. In my water right now, I have lemon, lime. Both of those are mucolytics. They help with mucus, amongst a million other things. Cardamom and cinnamon. So my new love this week is cardamom and lime. All right, so I don't think you can see it on here, but we're gonna talk about some other products. So Monday night, as soon as I literally could feel this entering and I felt it spreading throughout my bronchioles, and I started freaking out. Okay, here's what you don't do with your doTERRA. You don't freak out. You just grab your book and do what it says. Less is more, all right? More is not more in doTERRA. If it says put 2 drops cardamom and 2 drops lime on your chest diluted, do that. Don't then read about black pepper, arborvitae, melissa, oregano, thyme, and every single other oil that helps with respiratory health and decide to put them all on your chest at the same time, undiluted, because you're panicking. So, right, well, I started breathing better really fast. But what did I do? I irritated my skin. So, right, so quite honestly, this is one of the worst things that happens with your doTERRA. My skin on my chest is irritated because I put a lot, folks. Like, I was literally like completely freaking out because if you know my story, right, this respiratory infection is what ended up disabling me and giving me brain damage, the drugs they gave me for it, for 3 years. So, right, so I panicked and I got totally carried away. I was, you name it, it was on here. I probably had 100 drops of oils on my chest. That peppermint's help opening up my chest. Right, so my skin is irritated. I got a few bumps and it was a little itchy and it just feels dry, right? So because it was itchy, I stopped putting the oils on my chest yesterday, and I moved to the bottoms of my feet because the skin is tougher. But because my skin was irritated because I got so carried away, and I put hot oils like oregano and thyme on my chest, undiluted, totally stupid. I had a little bit of coconut oil on there from putting the others on, but you know, you can't throw 5 drops of oregano and thyme on there and think it's gonna be okay. All right, so I should have used more coconut oil. That you don't put 100 drops on your chest, okay? We all do it. I know what I'm doing, but I panicked, right? So what did I do then for the irritation? So I just learned when I took my shower yesterday, it was itching. I got in the shower, the hot water made it itch more. I took my doTERRA baby wash that I used to take my eye makeup off, my doTERRA foaming baby wash. And I cleaned that. I cleaned that with the doTERRA foaming baby wash. It stopped itching instantly. My sinuses are going to want to clear out now in my chest. I grabbed the bottle to figure out how the heck did that happen so fast, because it was instant. It has lavender in it, and it calmed it. It had shea butter in it, so it soothes the irritation and dryness, right? So then when I got out, I put doTERRA's diaper rash cream on it. Any skin irritation, doTERRA's diaper rash cream. Diaper rash, jock itch, athlete's foot, oils irritation. Doesn't matter. I put the doTERRA, I have it on there again today, diaper rash cream. And so today my skin is almost better. And I pretty much, you know, I put a lot of oils on there. So this will probably peel just a little bit from dryness, right? That's the worst that happens with my doTERRA, right? Didn't put me in a wheelchair. Didn't give me brain damage. Just irritated my skin a little bit. All right. So I want to hear, tell me how you like to use some of these oils that we're talking about today. All right. So just use a carrier oil. Always use a carrier oil unless you're doing something like using oregano or frankincense or immortelle to burn off a wart or a mole or whatever, right? So diaper rash cream. They came back out 2 weeks ago with the diaper rash cream and the foaming baby wash. You want those. Someone said to me the other day, oh my gosh, I have so many oils. I could never use them all. I don't need to order anything else, doTERRA. I'm like, you must be joking. Clearly, I have not communicated clearly. You need to be taking this every day. And you want, right, even though I don't use black pepper every day, which we're going to learn more about black pepper. I'm now obsessed with it. We're going to learn more about cardamom, now obsessed with it, right? Even though there's oils that I don't use every single day, I need them in my every oil kit. You want to work towards building yourself an every oil kit so that even if you haven't been unwell in 2 or 3 years, you have what you need when you do, all right? So my oregano oil is years old. That's how rarely we need to use oregano oil, because if I'm burning off a wart or a mole or whatever, I use a toothpick, the tip of a toothpick, dip it in the oregano, just one dip of the toothpick in the oregano and put it right on the wart, skin tag, and mole, right? That's all you use. So I'm using the same oregano from years ago, right? But I still want to make sure I have it, right? Because when we're feeling unwell, first go-to is oregano. You need to Google the benefits of oregano oil. I realized oregano was powerful, but I didn't realize how long-standing of a popular oil it was for overall health until we had a farmer come to a class. And he said his family, ever since he was 60-some years old, they have taken a drop of oregano and put it on their tongue every single day. Grew up on the farm, and that's what they did. Everyone stayed healthy. So grab your book. I don't care what book you get, but you need a book. You can get this book, Advanced Oil Magic. I'll put a link when we're done. It's an affiliate link. You can click on it. The affiliate money that they send me, I use to buy your free. So someone's winning a Coach bag today. I got the winner for that. All right. So get a book, get an app. If you don't have them, you're not going to know how to use these oils, and you're not going to know how amazing oregano is. Right. Oregano is when you're not feeling great. Warts, cough, sore throat. It brings with it the power of humility and being unattached. It's a restoring oil. But the reason you want to use it, right, is it's a key ingredient in GX Assist, right? So GX Assist is what I use for my antibiotic support, all right? And the key in there is oregano. All right, so we used a lot of arborvitae, black pepper, melissa, rosemary. I'm going to grab my Symphony of Cells book. So one thing we did every single night, Jackson got this first. Okay, Jackson got under the weather first. He picked up a bug from someone and brought it home right when school was starting. And we did the ID protocol in this book. It's called Symphony of Cells. You can go to truewellness.com, TRUWELLNESS, truewellness.com. And you can get this book. It's like $8 or something. It's super cheap. Okay, and we did the ID protocol. And what we did was it lists the different protocols at the top. There's only a dozen or less. And it tells you what it's for. So we found what we had. We had a bug, right? And so we used frankincense, oregano, thyme, on guard, aroma touch, lemongrass, melaleuca, melissa, and peppermint. And we did that up and down Jackson's spine. And then when I got it, right, we did it on mine. Every night we did the ID protocol or the respiratory protocol, Symphony of Cells spinal treatment, or we did aroma touch, right? And I'm going to tell you what these are. Now you need to get the book for all of it. I'm not going to list those oils, right? You need to get the book. I want to respect their work that they do here, people that write this book. And then the respiratory protocol, right? So we were doing two things. We wanted to make sure that we were nipping in the bud whatever was growing in us, and then we wanted to support our symptoms, which was respiratory and cough. Right, so then we did those 10 oils, one of which includes the carrier oil, coconut oil, right? And what you're going to find is in all of these protocols, almost all of them finish with peppermint, right? We spent the whole first part of the video talking about power of peppermint, right? Peppermint is a driver. It helps you finish with peppermint to drive all those oils in deeper, okay? And make them more effective. Okay, yes, even better, go to the training. I'm so excited to go to the Symphony of Cells training in Springfield. I believe it's in October. It's the first time I've been able to get in. If you have a Symphony of Cells training in your area, you need to go. It's worth every penny, right? This is why we were able to combine with all the other things that we do, right? We stayed healthy. Even through not feeling great, and made a quick recovery, right? So oils do not prevent, treat, or cure disease, right? They help manage our symptoms and helped us feel comfortable and helped our body be able to do what our body was intended to do. We supported our immune system so our immune system could fight it off, right? Calmed our lungs so that we didn't cough so much, all that good stuff, right? And read the comments. That's going to be my new motto, RTC, read the comments. When you read the comments in these videos, you're going to learn a ton. Honestly, it's how I taught myself to start enrolling people with doTERRA and begin my business before I'd met anyone in doTERRA, right? And then eventually I had an upline reach out to me and taught me more. But I learned how to enroll people by reading comments in Facebook groups. You learn how to use your oils the same way. It's how I know so much about oils now. I read the comments and I absorb what other people have already experienced and learned. All right. Teach you something else. Remember I said cardamom, right? So cardamom is amazing. I started using cardamom. We got it free in May of 2016. And for some reason, I had a ton of them. It was a special promo. So I think I had like 4 of them and I'd never used it. And they sat in my cabinet for probably 6 months to a year. So I probably started using it in 2017, like a year later. Became obsessed. And I used it in my diffuser every single night for probably 1.5 to 2 years, probably almost 2 years. I stopped about 6 months ago and I got on a kick of using Serenity and eucalyptus. And so I've been using that nonstop. Well, I just noticed, I don't talk about it much, but my hair has been going through some changes, being 47 and some hormone changes that are going on in my life. And one of the things that I was blaming on hormones for the last 6 months was how my hair was not as shiny, silky, smooth, or glossy unless I used the root to tip serum. Now this is bedhead. I don't have any root to tip serum. I took a shower last night and then didn't do anything with it. My hair is silky and I did not use the root to tip serum. Guess what I figured out? Well, I started diffusing cardamom a week ago again because Jackson had that bug and I didn't want it. So we were diffusing cardamom everywhere for respiratory support. Guess what? It's the cardamom that makes my hair smooth and silky and shiny. Diffusing it and it going on my hair every night. I wake up and my hair is shiny and smooth and all the fuzzy broken off stuff from hormones is not sticking up. It's smooth and calm. Cardamom. So I am back to cardamom in my diffuser every single night without fail. As y'all know, my hair is pretty important to me. I'm obsessed with the hair thing. All right. Cardamom in the diffuser. Look it. Can you see it shining? Right? I haven't done anything to it. This is yesterday's hair and it's silky and soft even on the ends that are usually fuzzy now from the hormones. Right. Cardamom. I got to research it. I'm going to research it this weekend and figure out what the heck is in cardamom that makes it so awesome for my hair as well. So why did we become re-obsessed with it this week? If you can't stop coughing at night, cardamom and lime diluted with a little carrier oil on the chest. So cardamom helps with digestive discomfort, congestion, cough, motion sickness, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing. You can also use it as a restoring oil emotionally. Use it to replace anger with clear, objective thinking. So ironically, I did not realize that till just now. Ironically, the last 6 months, I have been more prone to anger. I was blaming it on my hormonal changes recently. I have a very good feeling now that it was because I stopped diffusing cardamom in my diffuser at night. So I will have cardamom in my diffuser. I'm back to every night, and I'm going to put a big note on my wipe-off board to remind me why. So a lot of times we do these things and we don't remember why we do them, right? So I have a nervous tic where I do this with my hair all the time. It was a soothing mechanism. When I was sick, I would stroke and pet my hair to make myself feel better when I was in a lot of pain, and I still have this nervous tic, right? So what happens when my hair is really fuzzy and disgusting and my nervous tic kicks in, it is like fingernails on a chalkboard. So I have some sensory issues left over from the side effects of the Levaquin. And so running my fingers through my hair when it's smooth and soft is very soothing. Running my fingers through my hair when it's dry and brittle and fuzzy feeling is like fingernails on a chalkboard and very upsetting and aggravating. It's a sensory issue, right? So sounds weird. It's not that I care as much about how my hair looks. It's my coping mechanisms and a nervous thing that I have. Okay, so it's very important that my hair feels soft and silky and smooth. All right, so cardamom, endless benefits with cardamom, right? Lime, who knew about lime? Well, I did learn about lime a few months back. So lime is one of those that piled up in my cabinet because it was a BOGO, a buy one, get one free oil one time. And I ended up with, we used to be able to get 5 BOGOs. I ended up with 5 of them and they sat there and stared at me for like a year because I didn't know what the heck to do with them. Lime is amazing for colorectal health. It's amazing for your colon, right? Amazing for your colon. Isn't that nuts? Drink lime oil. So I've been drinking lime oil for that, just proactively. 1 out of 8 people will experience colon cancer in their lifetime. I saw that billboard a couple months ago. Doesn't mean drinking lime oil is going to prevent colon cancer. What it's going to do is keep my colon healthy. And then it's up to my body to deal with the rest. Lime for cough. Apply 2 to 4 drops with coconut oil over your chest, mid-back, and your lung reflex points. You can look up reflexology, Google that. It's for a cold. Drink 1 to 3 drops in water and diffuse. So we had cardamom and lime in the diffuser, in my water, on my chest, on my back, and on the bottoms of my feet. It's a really strong antioxidant. So remember, that's why we're drinking these oils in our water. That's why we're diffusing these. That's why we're taking these vitamins. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals. They help take care of the bad stuff in your body. Hey, Zimmy. Boy, it's a party on live today. I got my husband and my mom. Lime is good for mental clarity, energy, detox, exhaustion, sad feelings, memory, cellulite. It's good for so much. You should have the citrus oils next to your sink and in your every oil case. All right, so let's talk about that. Why both places? Why need 2? Don't need to buy 2. When 1 bottle's empty, take your new bottle, split it up into 2 bottles, folks. All right, I'm not asking you to buy double the oils. I'm asking you to get oils in convenient places in your home so that you remember to use them. All right, you want bottles next to your sink, so every time you go to drink water, you're putting the citrus oils in them for the antioxidant benefits, the emotional health benefits, the cleansing benefits, right? Then next to your sink, and then in your every oil case, right? We learned that this week, so now I have an every oil case upstairs. This is a big old house. I have 1 upstairs, and I have 1 on the main level. Why? Because when I felt like poo on Tuesday, the last thing I wanted to do is get out of bed, go across my upper level, down my stairs, and back across to go find the cardamom and lime that we put away the night before when we got done. I couldn't get out of bed. I would have gotten out of bed if I only had to walk 10 feet to the bathroom, but I didn't, all right? So you want to make sure and get oils where it's going to be convenient so that when you don't feel like it, because that's when you need them the most, they're close enough that you'll use them. So I'm going to announce our winner of the Coach bag today because this fits right in. So we collect all the information all month and my husband just picks a name. So I don't know the winners all the time. But I was scrolling today and I saw her name again and it made me laugh. So I know she posted other stuff, but she also just posted yesterday, I think it was, or today. And the winner of the Coach bag, and Diana, you get to pick this awesome hot pink baby. This actually fits all the Lifelong Vitality Pack oil bottles. I mean, this baby is big. if it's all the other supplement plus oils, right? You can pick this in hot pink. You have this small one, which fits a ton of oils, and it still fits the normal size supplements. That's how big these babies are, right? Can't even see that. I just put GX in there, and it stands up. And I have the smaller one in black. So Diana Webb, what made me laugh was I saw that she also commented again today, and she posted that she puts her supplements on the kitchen table because her family is too lazy to open a cabinet and look for them anywhere else. So that made me laugh because that's all of us. I got some tickle in my nose. All right, so that's all of us. It's totally normal. That's why we have to have visual triggers, all right? So right behind me here is a wooden box, and it's got essential oils for our water, essential oils for cooking. I put cumin oil, which you can't get right now, in soups. I put black pepper oil in my egg drop soup. I put, what else do I put? I put lime in tacos, in the taco meat. And if we're making any salsas with it or guacamole, you got to put them where you see them, okay? And our essential oil supplements are in a big supplement container in our laundry room. So I just ordered a second one because, again, I didn't feel good Tuesday and I didn't feel like going downstairs to go track down another On Guard soft gel or another GX Assist or a Tri-Ease. And so I went longer than I should have. I was making sure that I was either applying oils or taking an oil internally every hour if I was awake. All right, it's not about using a whole bunch at one time like I did on my chest, which was really stupid. It's about using a little bit more often. Okay, so here's what I did. I took a Tri-Ease in the morning and at night with food for sinus support, because I thought for sure this was going to go into my sinuses. It did not, just stayed in my chest, but it also helped with that. This is Tri-Ease Lemon Lavender Peppermint Soft Gel, okay? So it helps as a great decongestant, right? Antihistamine. That peppermint loosens stuff up. So then to boost my immune system, when I didn't take GX and when I didn't take Tri-Ease, I took an On Guard soft gel. I took 2 of these a day. I took 2 GX a day, and I took 2 Tri-Ease a day. I just spread them out. Every time I had a snack or a meal, I took 1 or 2. Then at bedtime, I've been doing this for a long time now. I take 2 Copaiba soft gels at bedtime for sleep. But what I'm learning is they're also really good for immune system, all right? So I've been exposed. I help with people that are sick all the time coming to my house, and I still haven't been sick. Again, we haven't decided if it's been 2 years or 3 years. But 2 Copaiba soft gels at bedtime have helped keep me healthy and knocks me out, and I sleep like a rock star. Right, and then the GX Assist that we talked about earlier, I take one with food earlier in the day and later in the day. Then the new oils that we added to my use with this, black pepper, right? That one threw me. I was like, black pepper, what's that for? So I did not know it. Very underappreciated oil. Strong antioxidant. Good for cold and immune system. It's also good for quitting smoking, by the way. For quitting smoking, apply it to the bottoms of your feet, your big toes, several times a day to curb cravings. All right. It helps with circulation. It helps with congestion. Apply diluted over your chest and upper back. You can also diffuse it to cleanse the air. It's also good every day for digestion, anxious feelings, emotional repression, a healthy inflammatory response. And black pepper is also a great laxative. So if you have trouble going to the bathroom, put a drop on your tongue every day. All right, so black pepper is a new favorite. I used a lot of black pepper and Melissa oil. So we're going to talk more and more and more about these oils. A lot of times I don't learn about them until something happens and I start digging into my book. So Melissa oil, great for bronchitis and anything respiratory, all right? And immunity. It's great for anxiousness, nervousness, right? So I've been teaching you about Melissa oil for a while. It sparks enthusiasm and shines light where there was despair and darkness. That's what we've been focusing on, doing the Melissa challenge. I don't have Melissa in here. You do a drop every day on the roof of your mouth, right? So you put it on your thumb. So here's the Melissa challenge. Had I been more diligent with this prior, I might not be in the situation I'm in. So Melissa is good for immunity support as well. Take your Melissa oil. If you're starting the Melissa challenge and you haven't been using it, you're going to do this every hour on the hour for 12 hours straight, just on day 1. After that, you just do it once a day, okay? It's going to kickstart your system. So pretend this is Melissa oil. Pretend the lid is off. You take your thumb, put it on the top, dip it over like that, dip it back. You get a little Melissa oil on your thumb, and you press it to the roof of your mouth, and you hold for 5-10 seconds, and then drink some water because it doesn't taste like a party. My video keeps cutting. I hope it's okay for you guys. I keep repeating myself because my video keeps freezing. All right, so Melissa oil, holy cow. I just had a whole bunch of mucus clear out. Yay, peppermint. And we always say it takes like 20 minutes. It took exactly like 20 minutes. Okay. Yuck. Yeah, I guess, but yeah. All right, take your Melissa oil, go like that, put it on the roof of your mouth. On the first day, do it every hour on the hour for 12 hours. Put it on the roof of your mouth, drink some water. After that, all you have to do is once a day after that. Going to maintain immunity health. Grab your book. You want to look it up. I can't say everything that these oils do. There's a limit to what I can say on video. You want to get your book. Or Google benefits of Melissa oil. Okay. I'm going to blow your mind. Right. Black pepper is an oil. I talked to one of my doTERRA leaders yesterday, and she said she puts a drop of black pepper on her tongue every single day along with frankincense. She does it for healthy inflammatory response throughout her whole body, as well as a number of other benefits. She also does it to maintain healthy blood pressure, right? Maintain healthy blood pressure. I love it when things do go wrong. It forces me to go out of my comfort zone and look things up in the book, forces me to look things up in the book and learn about new oils that I normally wouldn't. So how I used my oil magic book this time, right? There's a section under each oil that says main properties. Antibacterial, nervine, expectorant, whatever. So I just went through and I went through every single oil, and I grabbed every single oil out of my case and I lined them up in a row, and I looked up every single one that was helpful for antibacterial, antiviral, expectorant, and decongestant. I lined up them in a row. There was a whole bunch. That's how 100 different things ended up on my chest, which was stupid, right? But what I wanted to learn, I wanted to know it all, and I wanted to have everything. So what I should have done, I'm glad I learned all that, but what I should have done was just gone to the back of the book and looked up the topic that I needed help with, for example, cough, all right? And just followed the specified protocol. I'm excited I learned all that stuff in case I didn't have some of these oils that it recommended for cough, all right? But it's important that you, if there's a protocol for it, follow your protocol and don't put 100 drops of oil on your chest with very little coconut oil, right? So do as I say and not as I do. All right, so what else did I want to talk about today? Let me grab my list. Get your supplements. Oh, I know. This next portion is not for children, so take a moment and while I'm looking this up, right? So people are asking about the Melissa challenge. So go to the last couple posts and videos, and I have pictures. I'll post them again as well, right? And I'll put the testimonials for the Melissa Challenge. So what is the purpose of the Melissa Challenge, Lynn asks. So grab your book or your app and look up Melissa benefits. And if you don't have either of those, you need to get one. And I'll put the link for that when we're done with the video. Or you can type in Melissa in the search bar in this group, because there's so many reasons, and I want you to see the testimonials from others, right? And it's all of those things, right? It helps with emotional health. It helps with physical health. It helps with anxious feelings. It helps with sad feelings. It helps with so much. All right, so I want to go to, let's see if I can find this post. We're going to talk about aging for women and feminine health. And so this next section is not for children. All right, so I'm going to go find my safe post. All right. So this is in regards to as you age, things change for women, okay? So I'm going to give you some testimonials about how you can use essential oils for women at later stages in life for desire, sexual health, and dryness, lubrication. Okay, so for women, this is a completely different topic, folks. It'll be short and sweet and to the point because it's super awkward. All right, so for lubrication for women, 2 DDR soft gels daily, okay? Because your natural lubrication situation changes, all right? So 2 DDR soft gels daily, okay? You want to do doTERRA's 30-day cleanse quarterly. It helps balance your hormones. It helps to make sure that issues or symptoms that you're dealing with are not just hormone related, right? It can also be, when you have issues, it can also be what we call candida. And so you can do a quarterly cleanse to make sure that you're not having any additional issues added to that. All right, so natural lubrication for women. doTERRA's beautiful body mist spray. Apparently, this is a post that I'm sharing some great information from. Apparently, that's one of the great uses of doTERRA's beautiful body mist spray. It's also good for sunburn. All right. Neroli, rose, or jasmine. You hear me talk about them all the time for anti-aging all over the face. Roll any or all on your lower abdomen and upper thighs morning and evening, right? We're referencing vaginal dryness as women age, right? For perimenopause and menopause. It helps just with natural lubrication. It helps with libido and the desire to, all right? Also, some other tips: load up on good fats internally. Plant-based fats, avocados, coconut oil, omegas, MCT, right? So omegas, MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides, coconut oil. We'll post links for all these. You can use avocado oil for natural lubricant. You can use solid coconut oil and frankincense if you have micro tears from abrasion from having painful sex, right? Because of loss of natural lubrication. I know, such a completely different topic, but it's a must to talk about. Right, when it's time for balancing hormones and getting all of those things back on track, you want to take Lifelong Vitality Pack every day. That's the vitamin pack. DDR Prime soft gels, and use the Women's Health Kit, which is the phytoestrogen supplement, bone nutrient, and the Clary Calm roller, okay? Get the body balanced, right? Get that body balanced so that you don't need toxic support for hormones and hormone balancing. All right. Other great oils for female oils, yarrow palm. Yarrow palm. Rose neroli, we already talked about. Rose, I'm reading comments. So rose, neroli, yarrow palm, beautiful body mist, phytoestrogen, bone nutrient, lifelong vitality pack. Love it, love it, love it. I'll post some of those tips up here. But that's about all I'm going to go into that. We'll do, I'm going to do some private classes moving forward in the future where we'll dig into the nitty gritty and you can sign up for those. But just a couple of tips. So Carol asked, the body mist wrapping is flaking off on her beautiful body mist bottle. That can happen, right? So essential oils, when essential oils, and there's essential oils on there, right? And you get it on your hand and then you touch the bottle. It's the essential oils are eating off the covering. So that can happen. Just wash your hands and wipe the bottle off so you're good to go. Right. Let's see what else. I want to answer questions as we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so winner, Diana Webb, I will tag her, and you can either choose the Coach bag of your choice or $50 in Zimmer tools from my website, lisazimmer.net/shop. And want to make sure that we have clearly communicated that the things I taught you today, like inhaling with the peppermint through the nose or the mouth, right? I'm going to do it through my mouth again because it's really clearing things out. Now through my hand, that's nowhere near as potent as the sinus steamer I made by putting peppermint in my mug, boiling water on top, leaning over and inhaling it. Now remember that it made the aromatic, like fumes, I guess you could call it, but right, healthy aromatic benefits, 100 times stronger. So I would never put the boiling water on that peppermint, lean over this and inhale as fast and deeply as I did with it on my hand because it's so intensified with the heat, okay? You can do that. A great sinus steamer recipe is take a drop of peppermint and a drop of each of the oils in the balm recipe or the flume recipe. It's in the favorite recipes page in the files tab here in Yayoils Public Education Facebook group. If you're watching on YouTube, a replay, please join Facebook, Yayoils Public Education. You're gonna learn a ton from the comments and you can get all the free stuff in my files tab. All right, so you do a drop of frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, melaleuca tea tree, and a drop of peppermint. Put it in your mug, pour the boiling water over top, let it sit for a second, lean over, inhale through the nose, inhale through the mouth, super, super, super slowly, right? It's incredibly intense. Have tissues for your eyes, they will water. Have tissues for your nose, everything will come out, all right? And be prepared if it's respiratory for there to be some coughing and some lovely stuff. All right, so very, very cool. So use your oils aromatically for aromatherapy, diffuse them. The key is less is more, right? You don't need to put a whole bunch of doterras on at one time. Couple drops, 2 drops cardamom, 2 drops lime on my chest. Arborvitae, Melissa. I was home by myself for part of the time. I can do Symphony of Cells on the bottoms of my feet by myself when I'm home by myself. Don't think that you can't get the benefits of Symphony of Cells if you don't have someone to put these on your spine. Put them on your lower back where you can reach with coconut oil. Put them on the bottoms of your feet with coconut oil. You can do Symphony of Cells anytime, anywhere yourself, all right? So arborvitae, rosemary, Melissa oil, black pepper, all great on the feet regularly. The key is to make sure that you're using something doTERRA every hour when you're awake. Internally, GX Assist, On Guard soft gels, Try Ease, Copaiba soft gels at bedtime, oils topically, and then the doTERRA Aroma Touch. That's in your catalog, or you can Google doTERRA Aroma Touch. Last night, my husband gave me Aroma Touch, and I gave Jackson Aroma Touch at bedtime, and it's Balance, Lavender, Melaleuca. So balance and lavender for calming and soothing the body and getting it back in balance, prepping it to accept the rest of the oils. Melaleuca and On Guard for immunity. Aroma Touch and Deep Blue for a healthy inflammatory response. And then Wild Orange and Peppermint for positivity, uplifting, and peppermint oil for healthy inflammatory response and to drive it all in deeper, right? So Balance, Lavender, Melaleuca, On Guard, Aroma Touch, Deep Blue, Wild Orange, and Peppermint, all right? So it's important that you work on building your every oil kit to make them go further, last longer. Every time you run out of an oil, save that bottle. When your new bottle comes in, split it up into two. Just pop the top off. These little guys pop off. The orifice pops off. Split your bottles into two bottles so you can put them in two places so it's more convenient, okay? Put some next to your sink, put some next to your bed, but always have an every oil case full and in a convenient location for the whole family so they can find what they need when they need it. All right, my class for this evening, if you are coming to my class this evening, it is canceled. My son has a cross-country meet. September 21st, if you're on my team, is our yayoils workshop at the church in Morton, 300 North Main. You want to come to that. You definitely want to come to that. Please attend because I will have all the brand new convention products launched. So we should have a packed house on September 21st at 300 North Main in Morton. You'll be able to smell and touch all the new products and see them and get to try them before they launch them available on October 1st. So definitely come for that. All right, those are the biggies this week. I don't think I missed anything. I will tag Diana Webb, who won the Coach bag of her choice. Love it, love it, love it. So I do this every month. Make sure when you log in, I see a bunch of people just joined us, which is awesome, but make sure you comment because we don't see that you joined. We only see when you comment after this is over, all right? So I want to help you not spend yourself out of budget with doTERRA. I want your doTERRA budget to go as far as possible. So splitting up those bottles, right, and putting them in multiple locations doesn't mean you have to buy more oils. You just make good use of what you have, all right? So make sure you're using doTERRA's everyday products to replace what you already use in your home. Shampoo, hair care, skin care, toothpaste, mouthwash. Please, please, please choose a healthier option that's all natural, that has the antioxidant benefits with essential oils added to them. They get delivered right to your door. And with our 10 to 30% in rewards, money back, that's our loyalty rewards program ordering, you're going to spend less. Here's why I spend less. This is pretty obvious. Well, I spend less already in general because my vitamins through my naturopath were $300 a month. And I spend $40 a month on my Lifelong Vitality Pack because I take a half a dose. And I spend $20 a month on my probiotics. So what is that? I spend $60 a month on those. I spent $300 for the same exact products for my naturopath. So already I'm saving money. Plus, when I spend that, I get 30% back in rewards, all right? So I'm not even spending $60 a month on that, okay? So I'm already saving money. But here's why it also saves me money. When I used to go to the store, whether it was the hair salon to buy the shampoo, you know they were going to talk me into something else that was new, like a $200 blow dryer or a $200 straightening iron, neither of which I use anymore. sadly, right? So I save a buttload of money by not venturing into Target to get the toxic soap and the toxic cleaners. I never once in my life ventured into Target and left with exactly what I went for, right? Even if it was toxic cleaning wipes, right? Now I use my doTERRA On Guard Cleaning Concentrate. I make a spray bottle. It costs me like 50 cents to make that spray bottle. And that's even adding some lemon oil to it to make it smell like juicy fruit. And I use that cleaner. And guess what? I didn't venture into Walmart or Target and leave with an extra $200 to $300 for the stuff that I didn't need. Like 10 new pairs of underwear because they were really cute, right? So we're going to save you money in doTERRA. So be sure to join up for doTERRA's wholesale account. Get your own account. You always want your own account. You'll get free oils, additional rewards, and you want to make sure you don't have to order monthly, but that's what we choose to do because it's the smartest way to buy. We get 10 to 30% back on qualifying orders, and we get our shipping refunded, right? That's how I save so much money for my family. All right, go have a great day. Happy oiling and stay healthy this time of year. Use your doTERRA. Hi, folks. Thanks for joining me.